Hello everybody, Sunday Adelaja here. Welcome back to Reconstructing Nigeria and Nigerians. I don't believe in restructuring Nigeria, I believe in reconstructing Nigeria. And if we are going to reconstruct Nigeria, one of the main areas that we have to focus our attention to is in ethical revolution. So today I'm making a case for ethical revolution in Nigeria. Actually, I'm not the first one to make this case. During the time of the Second Republic, during the presidency of Shehu Shagari, there were people who actually tried to adopt this as a national program for Nigeria to bring about ethical revolution. But soon after, that government was overthrown and ethical revolution was abandoned. But I think it's time for us to go back to ethical revolution. If the government doesn't admit and doesn't begin to introduce this ethical revolution right now, unfortunately, things are going to keep on getting worse until we have bloody revolution. If we don't want to have bloody revolution, we have to adopt ethical revolution. Now, the term ethics refers to the fundamental principle of what is right and what is wrong. Our people in Nigeria, they have not been totally taught, apart from what they have been taught in their homes and families, they have not been taught like on a national level, like a program, in a systematic form and way, and in a uniform manner. Some uniform principles of what is wrong and what is right. I don't think they have ethics as part of our subjects in schools. So we need to adopt ethics as a subject from primary school to university level. We need to teach our people how to behave. We need to teach them how civilized people think. We need to let them know what civilization is all about. We need to let them know how to behave in the street, how to behave with women, how to behave with children, how to behave in the society, how to behave in every area of the society. So ethics, therefore, are the fundamental principles of people knowing what is right and what is wrong. Ethical behavior is the behavior that is consistent with those principles of what is right and what is wrong. Discipline and indiscipline. These are some of the dimensions of human behavior, and they relate also to ethics. Ethics is very crucial for general development of a nation and of individual person in particular. It's also the key to the progress of any country, both economically, socially, and politically. Ethics is also very crucial in the process of production of goods and services. When there is ethic, there are rules and there are order, or there is order, there are principles, there are conditions, there are standards. So the quality of the goods and services will be better, and they will be rendered in a better environment. So for the economy, to both domestic economy and international trade and exchange to grow and prosper, there is need to establish ethics in the area of politics, in the area of economy, in the area of international economy, in the area of domestic economy. We need ethics in every aspect of our lives. If we hope to create national wealth, we also need ethics. The ethics by which our business people and our petty traders must abide by. If not, we'll begin to see all those kind of things by people using codeine to cook meat, people using selling drugs that are not professionally done. There will be a lot of unethical behavior in the market. And same thing, the reason why we are having political instability is because we don't have a generally accepted standard for political ethics. There must be ethics for politicians, things that should not be done. When we begin to have things like thugs and things like that, it's a result of lack of ethics. We have to have political ethics, what politicians can do and what politicians cannot do. Without political ethics, there will be no political stability. We also have to have ethics for our human capital development. Part of our ethics must be that everybody that goes to school must be able to behave in a certain way. If you have finished primary school, there are some standard of behavior that we expect from you. If you have finished secondary school, there is another standard of behavior that we expect from you. If you finish university, there is a standard of behavior that we expect from you. So these are ethics that will regulate all those things. In other words, How well a country is governed and organized depends on the ethics and the standards that are introduced to govern and to monitor that kind of society. The well-being of the society and the well-being of the citizens also depends on how the country and the citizen adhere to ethical standards of behavior. But if there are no ethical standards of behavior, then things just happen haphazardly. Things just happen accidentally, and the way they come, just anyhow. So we need to introduce ethics in every area of our national life and development. We need ethics for behavior among people, among themselves, in relationship between neighbors. We need ethics in the psychological decisions that people need to take on a daily basis. We need ethics to regulate our social-cultural relationship. We need ethics in relationship to our nationalities and tribes. For example, in Rwanda, when you go to Rwanda, they have some ethics that you cannot say some things that will bring about division in the country, or that will make people to suspect one another. Or you cannot say anything against another tribe. Once you do that, you go to jail because you are breaking the law of ethics. So there also must be ethics that must be introduced into families. So for example, in families, no man should raise up his hand to beat a woman, not just his wife, but even a woman in general. So we don't beat grown-up women. We don't beat women. When you do that, it means you break the law of ethics and you are supposed to go to jail. We have to have ethics on our political life, that some people don't have to come out and make some statements that will jeopardize the political future of the country. Those are ethics. We also need ethics in our religious beliefs, in our religious practices. Now, without the introduction of ethics into religion in Nigeria, I think the religion will kill that country. We need ethics also in our practices, in our management, in everything we do. We need ethics to be introduced in our educational system and in our schools, among themselves, in their sports, in our entertainment industry, in our Nollywood, and things like that. We need ethics in training and development of our children. We need ethics from kindergarten, nursery schools, to university level, between relationship among the teachers and students. We need ethics in processes, in the processes of production, in processes of getting things done. We need ethics and discipline in performing different functions that we need to perform. Ethics will lead to high productivity of any country. Ethics will lead to organized society. The society will be organized and it will be effective. Ethics will bring about qualitative and effective leadership. Ethics will bring about normal human behavior among individuals, organizations, members of the society, resulting into an orderly and organized society. It will lead to our health care system being organized and effective. It will lead to general well-being of the people. Ethics will bring about high standard in everything we do. But failure to establish ethical standards will also equal to non-compliance of the members of society to law, to the rule of law, to regulations, to standards, resulting in disorderly behavior of citizens. There will be lack of productivity if there is no organized ethics that is universally introduced in the country. There will be low productivity, there will be low organizational discipline, there will be no low organization and system in everything that is done in the country. There will be national decline, there will be death of economy or individual of people. There will be decay in the moral standard of the people and the values of individuals. There will be decay also in the health of the society and individuals. There will be poverty in the land. There will be underdevelopment of the country. Those are all disadvantages of lack of ethics, and those things are already visible right now in Nigeria. We don't have ethics. We have not introduced it. We have not taken ethics seriously. We have not introduced it as part of a program for our national development, and so we are suffering the consequences of that right now. I hope somebody will listen to this, and I hope there will be NGOs and organizations that would like to champion this and begin to teach and train people about ethics, both in schools and just in public functions. And apart from that, I hope there will be some government officials who will listen to this and also introduce ethics as part of our program for national development in every area of our lives. For the love of God, church and nation. Peace.